Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Modern Profession. And then
You, yeah. What is your profession?
we're gonna talk about the news. Remember what I said that um feminism is the beginning. We got the second stage, which is let's hear the news first.
When I got the tip this afternoon about these accusations, I really thought that I had heard it all. I didn't believe it till I was in court watching and listening to the accusations leveled against this Taylor woman. You guys said it. She's accused of having sexual relations with the family dog named Max. It's apparently all on camera. Now she's charged with sodomy and animal abuse.
Before we go more to it, remember what I said? The first plan was woman in the voice. We give that. The first is like woman is better. Okay, that's argumentative. And then they said now women don't need a man. And guess what? Life doesn't lack space. Okay, if you're not focused on one thing, another thing will take off your space. This is the thing. When men kick out, when there's no babies, and then women are social creature, they love touch. No matter what woman said, if you give them so many money and stuff like that, if you don't touch her, she will don't let you touch her too, or won't let give you the opportunity to touch her. She's not attracted to you. She doesn't love you, because women love touching. Um, and guess what now? Now there's no men, there's no kids, and guess what they do? They now see the animal has a portion of meat, and that's why they become, the activity. This is very gross, but this is a stage of life, and they slowly to making a tap, which is Sodom and Gomorrah. This is God destroys Sodom and Gomorrah because of this, and this is the mentality right now. They're trying slowly to progress to push the men, women away from the men, and then now they can buy dog and cat, so they can have those behavior with dog and cat, and which is very gross.
Ever
I'm
seen
sorry to
anything
say.
like this?
I have not.
You probably have not either. It all started like this.
A gentleman comes in the front desk like they do all day, every day.
Like the beginning of a bad joke that turned terrible.
She did own up to performing these acts on Max.
The Taylor man says this week he caught his ex-girlfriend Brittany McClure on home surveillance cameras at their Taylor home they still share.
In that video, it shows defendant Brittany McClure lying on the living room floor on what appears to be a mattress covered with a blanket. She then removes the blanket and calls the dog over to her.
That's Taylor PD's detective.
So you see, this is the point. This is spirit. They put the women now attracted to men. They become so masculine, and now, in order for them to feel that desire, they call it animal. Women always think like, oh yes, buy cat, buy food cat. No, buy food dog, because cat cannot do this. Only dog can do it. That's why they call it doggy style. And then that's why most women gonna buy a dog but not cat. Because cat they want caring, dog give it them tough and rough. They let the cat. Woman that's love a cat, that's mean that she's not onto the market. She's not really into relationship. She give up, check out. But most women they're gonna buy a dog because they want to still do that for a dog. After a drink or two, they will most likely they will do it. That's a narrative than what they're doing right now. This is very creepy and scary.
Detective Philip Collop, who had to analyze the 6-minute video.
She is heard saying, "Good boy."
He secured charges against McClure for sodomy and animal abuse. Max is even named as the victim in his report.
Plain as day, it's his ex-girlfriend performing fellatio on the dog named Max, and her attempts to get Max to reciprocate.
Lieutenant Frank Canning, at this job 24 years, he's dumbfounded. Says McClure confessed and even told investigators why.
Kind of a interest in a fetish, stuff that was seen.
This is not a fetish. If any man or woman has that expectation, you're possessed. It's not a fetish. That's pure demonic. Because what happened out there, you stay with your mankind, with your personality to get away to another species. This is seeking behavior, and then don't think about a fetish. It's not a fetish. It's a possessed demon, because at the end of the day it's not healthy. At the end of the day it's just wrong. At the end of the day it's just gross. That's why God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. And then if you think about it, you need prayer, you need salvation, you need God, because at the end of the day it's not normal. You're attracted to women, you're not attracted to animals. Animals are supposed to be under your feet to serve your purpose. Animal hang off animals. Are you animals? That's animals behavior, and then you're one of them. Oh, this is sick.
On the internet.
Good news, Max was not hurt.
Yes, Max is fine. He is in the custody of his dad.
How you know he's fine? He's abuse, mental abuse. Now he's not gonna. He feel like it's normal. What about the next owner? And then he want to do that as well. And then guess what? They're gonna say the dog is bad. This is abuse. They abuse animal abuse. And then they say that it's not hurt. If it was a man, they're gonna kill the man. They're gonna say, "Oh, kill the dog because that's gross, that's disgusting." But if it's a woman, they're gonna be say, "Oh, the dog is not hurt. It's not abused." This is crazy. Are we that weak to hold a woman for that they don't at this path? If a woman go have intercourse with an animal, we worry about the animals that not hurt. Are you serious right now? Are we doing that far alone? Are we that delusional? Are we that lost?
Brittany's ex-boyfriend.
No contact with any animals.
The judge setting a $100,000 personal bond. McClure apparently says this is the first time she's ever done this.
I would like to think that Max is going to be in good hands, and
This is the first time you've done it. The first time they catch you on camera. If they catch you on camera, that's been the first time, because you know exactly what you're doing. Usually, because you think, this is the woman say, when they've been doing it for so long, they get used to it. Now this is the first time I've been doing it. Honey, how many times you've been doing it and catch you? How many times you do the dark valley? How many times you do it and nobody noticing? And the dog, I'm not worried about the dog, because the dog is an animal, because the dog thinks it's normal. I'm worried about the woman that's trick the animal to make it believe that's a good behavior. And this is
there's no
frustrating.
threat to this happening again.
We realize that is a lot to digest there. Now, McClure has no criminal record whatsoever. That's part of the reason the judge issued that personal bond, which means she will be out of custody. Now, side note on those cameras, they were installed not because there was any kind of suspicion that something was going on. They were kind of everyday home surveillance cameras.
So basically, guys, watching your girlfriend, because when you have an animal and then you gotta watch them out, because especially if the animal become big and then grow. So basically, when she had a couple drink, don't stay close with animal, because at the end of the day, that's gonna happen at any time, any moment. This is disgusting. And then don't say that, oh, because she doesn't have background record and stuff like that, criminal record, that's why she does that. She's possessed and she's sick, and then she need mental rehab, and then she need prayer, and also she need the Holy Spirit, and so she need water, holy water, to spread that, to cast that evil out. Because when she's out, guess what? Now she cannot work either for school or stuff like that, and for animals. And next thing you know, if she's in animals, and then next thing you know, she can buy her own animal. You cannot stop her from buying animal. And 100K bound, this is slapping the wrist. And guys, this is gross. This is the country we live in. This is where the siding we live in, and then people think it's a good thing, but at the end of the day, we all know they need help. We all need help, and this is beyond my imagination. Most advantage of it, because the men don't want to leave the relationship. And if you like my video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and
What is your profession?